First here at 5, a heart-wrenching love letter from her dying husband's hospital bed as COVID-19 ripped them apart. Kim Molestina spoke to the widow and brother of a Dallas native who are now sharing his final words in hopes of reminding others that the pandemic rages on. Ken?
Yeah, Brooke, Billy Laredo was born and raised here in Dallas, but he died in Edinburgh where he was living with his wife. She told us that sharing his story and his love letter to her is their way of making sure his memory lives on. Dallas native Billy Laredo tested positive for COVID in mid-November. He died at an Edinburgh hospital this past weekend after a hard-fought battle.
Immediately, the doctor said he needs to be intubated, and it just went in instantaneously. They put him on a FaceTime, so I was there to be able to at least see him kind of through the process of it, and I saw him to the very last minute.
But before that, Sonia Capurro says her husband managed to write her a love letter titled "To the Love of My Life."
I want you to know that I'm fighting very hard every day for my life. I do it for you so that I can see you again. You are the most important person in my life, and I miss you every day.
It's the second part of the letter Sonia says is hard to accept.
If I don't make it, I want you to know that I lived a happy, wonderful life with you and would never have traded it for all the riches in the world. I also want you to be happy and continue to live your life without me with no regrets. We had our time and it was wonderful. I love you and I miss you very much. I will keep fighting. Love, Billy.
It's those words and his memory that his family is now left holding on to.
Billy was larger than life. Many people, not just myself, are grieving for Billy. I forget about that because I'm lost in my own grief.
And he loved to share that love with friends, and people would emulate him and want to be like him because he had so much friendship and love.
The 45-year-old was said to be in good health and very cautious of the virus. Now the family wants to share one message with anyone who hears their story.
I think that people should stay at home and avoid any type of gathering whatsoever if we want to make any dent in this pandemic.
Billy Laredo was a well-known lawyer in South Texas. His cremated remains are being brought back here to Dallas, where he will be laid to rest this weekend, Brooke.
Yeah.